Why you keep Hello, everybody, and welcome to Barcelona. Back again on the clay courts of Spain since last year's Madrid. Now we're here with SHAPOVALOV versus Stefanos Tsitsipas. So, the battle of the one-handers here in Catalonia. So, I'm looking forward to this one. I've had my eye on it through the draw. I'm like, okay, if Shapovalov can actually win a match, we'll see this. So, a Chapo with his yellow shirt on versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, the Canadian versus the Greek. I'm looking forward to this one. I'd like to have a look at the head-to-head because I don't think it'd be completely one-sided either way. It seems like a match that would have some variance in it. I'll have a little look. Have a look here. Head-to-head. It is actually 3-1 to Shapovalov. Wow. That is surprising. Although a few of the matches did happen, they're not very recent matches. Let's say they haven't played in a while. Good opening point from Chapo. So 3-1 Chapo, but the only clay court match in Monte Carlo, Stefanos Tsitsipas did win that one, 6-3, 6-4. The ATP Cup 2020, Chapo got the win there. Miami in 3 sets, he got the win there. In 2019, and then 2018 Australian Open, straight set win. So Shapovalov has beaten Steph in the past. That's good to know, to give him a little bit of a chance anyway, against someone who is as good in clay courts as Tsitsipas is. We got quite a lot of people in the chat. We got Cedric, hello, hello. We got the Maltese Disco Mate. It's a good name. Hello, hello. Hope Iga returns to winning ways against Zhang later. I agree. I hope that's the case. Of course, the big match, the French Open. I think she's the only person to take a set off Iga the entire tournament. So, yeah, definitely can prove a test for Iga in these kind of conditions. Although it is indoor, I don't know how that will affect anything. But yeah, we got Jane in as well, a member. Hello, hello. Go Chapo, says Jane. Anyone else from before? No, that's it. So yeah, Chapo getting this match underway, serving first. He's 40 love up on the ad side. He's got a good swinging serve, but he goes down the tee there with an ace. And his serve's got to be firing today because we know how Stefanos Tsitsipas can return if he's playing well. If he has time on the ball on the clay courts, especially deep forehand return, not very friendly whatsoever. But he does get opening hold to love. And he got a straight set win in the first round, albeit against not the highest caliber of player in what's his name? Josef Kovalik, 6-4, 6-3. But I'll give him some confidence because he's been having a bit of a struggly year so far. Third round of the Australian Open, losing to Hurkacz in 5 sets. I think since that, it's been pretty gross viewing for Chapo fans. I think he's 6-6 on the year or so, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. And that's, you don't want to be 6-6 on the year. In April, the end of April, it's not exactly where you want to be. Let me see, Chapo. We got Minoran as well. Hello, hello. Yeah, 7-7. Sorry, on the year. That is not exactly the stats he wants. 400 Steph now. Wow, and that's what Stefanos Tsitsipas' forehand can do. He has so much depth on it. When he's playing his best, consistent depth, and that's the the surplus one ball forehand on the line in the corner. You just feel like it's always going to land on the line. That's how consistent it is. Got nor wanting Tsitsipas to win. You got Lexi in as well. Hello, hello. Wonder how you're feeling with Andrei Rublev getting the win in Monte Carlo. I'm sure you're over the moon. And that's 3 in a row. Monte Carlo is a happy hunting ground for for you, Lexi, in terms of people you want to win. Rublev now. Before that, 2 years in a row of Tsitsipas. I mean, he's they're doing you proud, eh? The battle of one-handers. I think Shapo more regularly hits out on his one hand. Tsitsipas a bit more hesitant. He's gotten the comparisons to Federer, Tsitsipas, but his one-hander is nowhere near the level of Federer. He's got a pretty good forehand though. He's got long flowing hair, so I see why they would try and make the comparison. But there we go, the return to the net. 2 pretty simple holes to start. I think there'll be quite a lot of that today. Both players good servers. Shapo will be hoping there'll be quite a lot of that anyway, because it's not been a great year, but he can serve very, very well on his game. Just hoping to reduce the double faults, that's for sure. Steph, I think, let me see. He definitely said something in an interview about he's sorry about saying the few tools line, of course, after the ATP finals loss. I think he has taken it back and he's apologized to him. I think it was a heat of the moment thing. Of course, it was rude. It was unnecessary. But he just said what was on his mind, and it just was not a good decision whatsoever. Go Shapo serving at love 15. Misses the first serve by quite a margin. Quite a margin. Second serve, though. Into the net. That wasn't pretty close either. That was middle of the net on the second serve. Early trouble for Shapovalov. I know I'm going to say his name many different ways, but we'll just deal with that. We'll just deal with that. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Love to get some likes on the stream. Good serve there from Shapo. Now the one-handed backhand. He lets loose on it, and Tsitsipas can't even get it back over the net. Bam! Just, he has such a straight arm one-handed backhand action. It's very, very satisfying to watch. I don't think that's the angle you want to take. Double fault from Shapo. That's the second of the game, I think. Second or third of the game. So he faces early break points, Shapo. Nick has he's he's not exactly he's not consistently respectful about players in interviews. That's not really the case. Maybe more recently, trying to kind of look better with his girlfriend, kind of turning his PR around a bit, but he's not exactly the most kind consistently in interviews. Here we go. Shapo at 30-40 now. Saved the first break point. Serve to the backhand of Tsitsipas. Backhand of Shapo. Tsitsipas gets there with the forehand and can't get the middle of the racket to it. So, kind of mishits that one. Not maybe a shank, not quite a shank. I don't know. Goes long and it is deuce. Yeah. I kind of agree here with Sean. Welcome, Sean. Good to have you back in the chat. Serve into the net at deuce. How about all top 15? Rude, Sinner, Felix, and Tiafoe don't have a match. It's crazy that Tiafoe's in. He was like 11th last week. I mean, title in Houston. He didn't have the hardest run, but good to get that second title out of the way. Comes to the net. Chapo doesn't do good of the overhead. Has he missed the second one? He has. What a miss on the overhead. What a miss on the overhead from Shapovalov. And now another break point. That was completely avoidable. Completely avoidable. Break point number 3. Yeah, TFO rising to number 11 with that title in Houston. I think he beat Echeverry in the final. Echeverry, accomplished clay court player, but not quite. I mean, to be fair, he is someone you'd expect in an ATP 250 final. I'm from Scotland. Bonnie Wee, Scotland. So Chapo saves another break point. It is deuce. He's had a very good run in Masters so far this year, though. You've got to say, even though he hasn't won, that's another double fault from Chapo. Even though he hasn't won semifinals in Indian Wells, the final in Miami, that's really good. Semifinals in Monte Carlo. I mean, these 3 semifinals at least in a row. And it bodes well, even though I do think that Runa match, another day he wins it. Pretty flip of a coin, and that's another double fault for Shapovalov. He gets the break, does Tsitsipas, and that's not good enough, really. Saving all those break points, then to double fault it away. Yikes. So Tsitsipas gets the break of serve, the number 2 seed. Serve at 2-1. Sinner should have beat Med. I don't. That is harsh. Medvedev is playing definitely at this part of the year, this time of the year, the best tennis he's ever played at this time of the year. He normally peaks in Australia, then kind of waits until the US hardcourt swing, basically. That has not happened at all. He won 3 titles in a row in February, then made the final in Indian Wells and won Miami. And Sinner, although he's had an amazing year, he just can't compete with Medvedev's game style, really. Medvedev, he's not going to get hit off the court. That is Sinner's kind of thing. He wants to kind of push people around the court and make them tired so he can hit winners. And it's just, you can't hit through Medvedev very easily at all. You cannot hit through Medvedev easily. Hate Medvedev now. I thought you liked Medvedev. So Tsitsipas going to serve at 2-1. So between Rude, Sinner, Felix, and Tiafoe, I think it's going to be tough for Rude to. I don't know if he's ready on the clay courts yet. He doesn't quite perform fully on. Ooh, off the net and wide from Shapovalov. He's going to have to get quickly back into the match. He doesn't want to unforced error his way into losing momentum. I think it will be tough for. I think Felix could do something in Paris. Obviously, though, someone like Djokovic in Paris is not going to be easy to beat. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough to win a Masters. That's why it's taken Rublev so long. Forehand from Shapo. Oh, that's huge. What a winner from Shapovalov. He lets fly on that forehand. Needs more of that. But also needs to keep those unforced errors down. Good serve from Chapo. I mean, from Tsitsipas, sorry. Chapo can't get there properly with the backhand. 40-15. So he wins a few titles. And he's not been dominant like it's all of last year. He didn't do much. You're not gonna give him some sort of free pass to win titles. I don't think she actually hates them. I don't think I think it is more she just wants other people to win. Second serve to the backhand of Chapo. That is wild into the wind from Chapo. And it is long. So Tsitsipas holds serve, gets the 3-1. That's 2-3-1. Chapo needing to hold on here, does not want to go double breakdown. Needs to find consistency on serve. Had I think game to love to start the match, but needs more of that. Long from Tsitsipas. Oh, Chapo and Stray's joke. I don't think you like Chapo very much. Like, is it? You don't like Fritz, do you? Fritz, you don't like Fritz. Trying to remember. I think you don't like Dan Evans as well. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. So Chapo serves to the one assisted pass. I think it's long. Long on the first serve. Forehand to the backhand assisted pass. Forehand to Chapo. He just waits a bit too long there. Lets the ball drop. Goes for the shot, but it's into the net. Chapo not quite playing as instinctively as he needs to, maybe. Not quite on the ball, literally and mentally. So second serve here at 30-15. Chapo. Ooh, he misses the ball toss. Tsitsipas would love to get a double break. Chapo isn't looking 100%. Oh gosh, it's another double fault. Is that the fifth of the match so far for Chapo? That is not what you want to start a match, especially against someone good on clay as Tsitsipas. We all remember that Tsitsipas Barcelona final versus Nadal. I mean, that was crazy. He likes these conditions. You don't want to give him 3 points. Even if he's not 100%, he's got a little bit of, oh, that forehand make it in? Must have just made it in from Chapo. Ooh, huge. Huge risk taken. 40-30 up, to be fair. Yeah, he does make it in. This is that first serve, though. Tsitsipas, he has a little bit of injury tape on his forearm. Another double fault. Chapo, what's going on? What is going on? Oh gosh. I want to see the double fault stats so far. This is a yikes so far. Yeah, his serve motion can be a bit volatile. Can be. Let on that serve advantage. Super happy for Rublev. Yeah, me too, me too. Just to see him, like, get over that barrier. Shapo gets the hold of serve eventually. 20 minutes in, 5 games through. Tsitsipas a break up at 3-2. I think Shapo will take that. I mean, he will take that gladfully. Yeah, Rublev, just to get over that barrier. He's been in a few Masters finals before. Monte Carlo 2021. Was it Cincinnati 2021 versus Zverev? And then just to get one of these big titles ticked off, because it's been a lot of 500s, a lot of 250s. There's been that question mark. Can he get through the big matches? Can he do it? And I think over the last what are we in right now? April. Last 6 months or so, ATP finals there, getting those wins against Medvedev, people that you just don't expect him to win against. Tsitsipas in ATP finals, and then just he's slowly but surely getting better in the big matches, and that's what's important for Rublev. He's always been good, 250, 500 level. He's been good for a Masters semi-final, good for a Grand Slam quarterfinal, but he just needs to get over the line, and I think he's doing that more and more, and that's good. I'm happy to see that. Very happy. Yeah, I did see that. I agree with the Sora apology. Um, he's trying to save face a little bit, but I do think it was a heat in the moment kind of thing. Don't think he meant any real ill intent. Just a small bit of saltiness after a match, after a loss. Bye bye, Manor. Hopefully you'll be back in the chat at some point in the next hour and a half or however long this match takes. But nice to have you in for as long as you've been here. So Shapo 15 now. Tsitsipas' shirt. Let me know, guys. What do you think about it? It looks like someone poured wine in like multiple places and smudged it on a white cloth. I don't know about it, to be honest. I'm not 100% sold. Oh no! Shapo! The mid ball, he goes through Tsitsipas, but he misses the forehand. He makes Tsitsipas play a tough volley, and then he has the forehand. He goes down the middle and goes long. Oh my gosh. Shush about what? About Tsitsipas? I I did say I don't think he meant ill intent, so I'm not all the way on the. I mean, it was a sort of apology, though, wasn't it? It wasn't wasn't exactly. Oh, about his. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So Tsitsipas 40-15 up now. He was love 15 down in this game. He'd love to get a 4-2 lead. I'm sure he would. Sure he would. And it's long off the return from Shapovalov. Tsitsipas gets to a 4-2 lead in double quick time. Love someone. I think it's easier to say this about Nadal because all his outfits are just consistently good. I don't know so much about these Adidas designs. They're not filling me with confidence, are they? Here we go. Shapo needs a better service game here. 15 love. That's into the net on the first serve. He just needs some less double faults as well. Consistent first serves in. Ooh, the drop shot. Tsitsipas cannot get there. Surely that bounced twice. He misses off the bounce twice, but the umpire didn't call it. That could have been something interesting there if Tsitsipas got that in and Shapo missed it. Surely bounced twice. Surely. Oh, it's huge. That's better from Shapo. Puts all his eggs in that serve out wide basket. Tsitsipas doesn't even move for it. Ace out wide. Come on. Oh gosh. This is the duality of Shapo. He can do so many good things and then hit a first serve into the bottom of the net. Double fault, another double fault. I want to see the double fault stats at this point. There must be like 8, 7 or 8. It's really not good so far. It really isn't. Serve to the backhand of Tsitsipas. Backhand of Shapo now. Cross court to the forehand of Tsitsipas. Forehand Shapo into the nets. 40-30. So other matches going on. We have Kecmanovic playing the young Jordanian player, the qualifier, Abdullah Shalbai. So good to see some new players qualifying for tournaments, some young players. And by his own merit as well, because you normally see some young players maybe get a wild card. This guy earned it. So fair play to him. He was in juniors only a couple of years ago. We have Zverev O'Connell at 5-0. Ooh, thriller in Stuttgart. Donna Vekic Pliskova in a third set. Pliskova just about to make it 4-0 in the third. Pliskova was a set up at 6-2. Vekic storms back, wins the second set in a tiebreak. So very interesting match, that one. Very interesting. Watching Zverev, how come so many double faults? Yeah, to be fair to Show, I mean, he's held his own. He only won the sets 6-4 Kecmanovic, breaking it 4-0. So you guys, yeah, you gotta say he made it close, the Jordanian. Let's have a look to see the double fault stats. So we need to see. Only 6. Only 6. Okay. I thought there was much more than that. Must have been mistaken. But you do not want Tsitsipas, no aces so far is surprising. Yeah. 14% on second serves. Shapo. Oof. That is a painful stat to look at. And he will want that to increase somewhat. Hopefully just keep on making first serves is the key. Who am I predicting to win Barcelona? Let's have a look at my bracket. I probably predicted Alcaraz. I probably did. Because I'm just boring. See. Second serve now for Tsitsipas. Double fault. First double fault for the Greek. Ooh, I predicted Yannick Sinner to win in an Alcaraz Sinner final. So that would be very good. An Alcaraz Sinner final. Whatever happens there. But seeing Sinner, he kind of stumbled across the line against Nishioka today. I think it'll be a big ask for him to make the final. That slice doesn't quite go to plan from Shapo. Really did not get a good connection to that. Into the net. Into the net. Let me have a quick look at Barcelona draw after this point. And that's not good enough from Chapo. Oh, okay, the first serve was out. Never mind. Serve to the backhand of Chapo, and that's long. Come on, man. Come on. So, Sinner gets into that quarterfinal place against Nori or Musetti. So not an easy quarterfinal. But he did just beat Musetti pretty comfortably in Monte Carlo. If he gets that matchup, I think Nori might be more tricky if Nori's on his A game, which he would be to beat Musetti at this point. That forehand's long from Tsitsipas, so Chapo edging his way towards a potential break point at 30-all. Obviously, the big test for Sinner is if Tsitsipas makes it to the semi-final. That is a huge match. Although Sinner did get his maiden win over Tsitsipas in Rotterdam, I believe. So he can do it. He can do it. Although he can't do it if he's injured. That's not good enough from Chapo. We need to be granite there. Tsitsipas' ground strokes weren't deep, just more loose, unforced errors from the Canadian. What do you think of Ruud's potential draw, Lexi? Ruud Cerundolo, third round. Then either Khachanov or Evans in the quarterfinal. Then potentially Alcaraz in the semis. Maybe that could be a potential banana slip for Alcaraz. On his way back from, he didn't play in Monte Carlo, but I think it was more just to be safe rather than an actual injury. In my bracket, I probably didn't. Ooh, he made that backhand. He has great backhand from Tsitsipas. What an angle he's found. I was in the service box, that backhand. Chapo on the run, can't get it back. Let's see this again. Huge from way behind the baseline. What an angle on the backhand. What an angle. Let's see here. I predicted Tsitsipas to make the semis. That's what my prediction was. Well, he did win Astro. That's a start, isn't it? I think that's a start. It's been a pretty ooh, wow. Scorching forehand from Shapovalov. Down the line for a winner. Inside in. Boom. Let's see this again. Runs across it to really hammer that forehand home. Yes, please. Gets the return in. What a forehand from Tsitsipas. What a forehand. There's no chance Shapo's ever getting to that with a proper racket on it. So advantage Tsitsipas at 4-3. Advantage to Steph. And that backhand return isn't gonna cut it for the Canadian. Stefanos Tsitsipas, the second seed and the 2021 Barcelona finalist, gets the game. Just one game away from the first set. Good stuff. Good stuff. Running out. I mean, I think last year was a very good year. And this year, it's been a slow start, but I think he is getting to better form at this point. And I don't think it's gonna people that are writing off Ruud for everything. I think is pretty naive. He'll be there or thereabouts, you know. Wouldn't be surprised if he made a semi-final, final run here in Barcelona. But I'm not gonna do that because I know Casper's ability and what he can do. Good serve from Shapo. Now the forehand. Serve +1 is the key. Tough overhead here. Missed one before, he's made it. But that's not good enough. Forehand in the mid-court just completely loses sight of it into the middle of the net. Love 30. That is shocking from Shapo. Another bad error. That one's long from Tsitsipas. So 15-30. I think it's different for everyone. The Grand Slam finals, I think there'll be more for Ruud. Maybe not this year, maybe in next year's, but that's not good again. I think it's unrealistic to just expect consistent Grand Slam finals just from anyone, really, apart from Djokovic, Nadal. You'd probably put Alcaraz, Medvedev in there. People you expect to reach Grand Slam finals every year, at least one. That's good from Shapo there. Saves the first set point with a nice point there, a nice rally. Gets himself to the net, puts the backhand down the line for a winner. 30-40. Let on the first serve. Oh, is he? Okay. Forgot he hit a let on the first serve. I thought he hit another double fault. But second serve, he was double faulted a lot in the set. Is that out again? It is. Shapo. He loses the set 6-3. And it has been a lot due to the vulnerability of his second serve. He's just not finding not finding the ball at all. It's his 7th or 8th double fault from Shapo. Gives Tsitsipas the set and serving first in the second. 6-3 to the Greek. Well done, Stefanos Tsitsipas. So, I mean, pretty disappointing set in the end, really, from Shapo's perspective. I don't think he was too far off it. Bar the just dumb unforced errors. But then double faults his way again out of a service game. So he gets broken twice in the set. When he really could have broken back. It was a tight service game. Tsitsipas serving at 4-3. Didn't quite push him to the limit he should have. I think you guys will agree with me on that. Yeah, he's not done enough this year. Really hasn't. I think his only win of note, Kecmanovic in Acapulco in 3 sets, but then second round he loses straight sets to Fritz. So what can he really do? Losing again to Fritz in Miami second round. I mean second match. So it has really been quite a lot of disappointment so far. Does love his dogs, Chapo. Does love his dogs. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. like the brackets of top 10 and who's gonna win the slams and stuff. I think I'm already like wrong on everything. Don't want to look at that. So, Tsitsipas serving to start the second set. Backhand from Shapo. Forehand of Tsitsipas. That is a very, very loose forehand from Shapovalov. Again, long. That's thank you, thank you. So, really needs to lower the unforced error count. He has a chance in this match and in the second set, Shapo, but that's another missed return. Another one, another one. Just can't stop missing those returns, eh? Can't stop missing them. Backhand, forehand of Tsitsipas, forehand Shapo, forehand Tsitsipas, forehand Shapo into the net, and I think he hits himself with the racket there. He's not happy. He's not happy at all. Losing it a little bit. Got Peaches in the chat. Welcome. Good morning, Dave and QualityShot fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who do you think is going to win this match? Looks like a Tsitsipas straight set win at this point, but Shapo, he can turn it on when he wants to. It's been pretty awful this year. And that is long. So, easy hold for Tsitsipas to start the second set. Shapo desperately needs to hold this opening service game, in my opinion. I think he'll know that as well. There'll be a bit of pressure on him, a bit of pressure on his shoulders. He was thinking, I got a hold here, got a hold here. Let me have a look to see the schedule. Backhand slice from Tsitsipas. Forehand. Backhand slice Tsitsipas. Forehand Shapo. It's good. That's good. He took that very nicely in the mid-court. Goes under the ball. Puts that into the corner. At its highest point there. Just brushing underneath the ball. For a winner. 15 love. Needs more of those. Forehand. Backhand. Goes up. And wide from Tsitsipas. So, 30 love. Better start of the game from Shapo. Better start of the game. So after this match, it should be Alcaraz Bautista Agut, the Battle of the Spaniards in Barcelona. We know how the Battle of the Spaniards went last year in the final. Alcaraz taking apart, dismantling Bautista, Carreño Busta, who was having a great tournament, just completely dismantling him. That was a very weird tournament that year as well, last year, with all the rain delays. Matches being played, double, triple matches in the one day. Double fall again from Shapo. 40-15. What's happening to Zverev? Have a look at that. I'll have a look at that. I think he is. Last time I saw, he was 5-all against O'Connell. Let me see. O'Connell taking first set. Wow. 7-2 in the tiebreak, and that's another bad error from Shapo on the net. With the forehand he had in the opening point, they hit a winner on. He hits it well long. I wouldn't quite call Tsitsipas's one-handed backhand a slingshot. I think it is consistent. Doesn't quite have that. Oh, gosh, Shapo. That second double fault in the game. That is really not good. Oh my gosh. I mean, he was 40 love up in the game. He had everything to have an easy service hold to start the second set. He's kind of thrown it all away. That first serve's wide as well. Oh gosh. Chapo collapsing. Forehand. That's better from Chapo. And he throws his hands in the air sarcastically, like, finally, something on the second serve. Wow. So Musetti up an early break, but Cam Nori has the break back point. And Vekic Pliskova are in a third set deciding tiebreak. I'll let you guys know who wins that one as it goes, but Tsitsipas mishits on the backhand. Chapo shaking his head, but he's held serve. He's held serve, and that's what matters. 40 love up. He is disappointed with what he's doing. He's pointing to his team. Looks like Steve Carell on his box. I know it's probably not Steve Carell. Literally. Come on, Denis. Come on. Slice from Chapo's in, but not nearly penetrative enough. Tsitsipas goes over that forehand with a lovely winner. 15 love. That slice was very high and bouncing. So 15 love to the Greek. Good return there from Chapo. Now in a cross-court exchange. Forehand, so the backhand of Tsitsipas. He goes for a drive backhand. Goes long. Better point from Chapo from return all throughout. Tsitsipas makes the first error. So Pliskova 4-2 up in the tiebreak against Donna Vekic. She would love to get that match completed. Get into the quarterfinals of Stuttgart. And that's another missed return from Chapo. Another one. 3-15. It sounds like I'm a broken record at this point. All the missed returns. First serve out from Tsitsipas. Boom. Good return from Chapo. Now they're in a cross-court exchange. Forehand to backhand. Now Tsitsipas tries to change it up, going down the line, but he misses long again. So every time Chapo's made a good return, he has forced Tsitsipas to make an error some point through the rally. So 30-0. Better game from Chapo here, despite the unforced errors in the 2 points he's lost. Forehand. The forehand of Tsitsipas. Forehand to backhand. Forehand to backhand slice. Oh, he's just missed it wide. That was close. Chapo, though, making another unforced error off the backhand slice. I think the opening point was pretty much an unforced error. The backhand slice was sitting up for the winner for Tsitsipas. And now it is 40-30. And he's hit the back edge of the line, has he? The umpire's going to check. It's out. Okay, second serve at 40-30. Second serve at 40-30. Pliskova 6-3 up in the tiebreak. She's got a mountain of match points. Tsitsipas hits the double fault. He thought that first serve was in. I think maybe just a bit disrupted by the umpire having a look and checking and seeing if it was out, and it was out. So double fault from Tsitsipas. He's feeling it a little bit. But then again, every time Tsitsipas is under a little bit of pressure, Shapo makes the unforced error again. Zverev, the triumphant guy, plays Demonor, who was lucky enough to get a walkover. Dimitrov sadly had a bit of an illness, so Demonor into the quarterfinals to play whoever wins here. Good backhand from Shapo. Another backhand needed. Another backhand needed in that backhand corner, stuck. And he's holding his own. Now the forehand. Bit more out of control. Backhand is he swings and he misses. If he's going for a home run, then great. But it was behind him, so it would be a foul. Yikes. So Tsitsipas eventually gets the hold. Had to go through a bit of turmoil. Couple of deuce points, but there we go. There's the hold of serve. Donna Vekic has gotten a couple of the match points back. Now it's 5-6. She's serving. So good hold there for Tsitsipas in the end. Good hold. And now I'll have a check here. It has been completed. Pliskova wins the third set tiebreak. 7-5 in the tiebreak. And she's through to the quarterfinals, where I'll have a look to see who she'll play. Let me see. Stuttgart, very stacked tournament. Very, very stacked. And she will meet either Swiatek or Zhang in the quarterfinals. So that will be a good match, whoever wins there. And it's a good match in itself. Swiatek Zhang, because we all know what happened. French Open, third round, fourth round. It was a thriller. It was a thriller indeed. First serve into the net. Return a bit wild from Tsitsipas. 15-love Shapo. If he can just get some holds under his belt. He did get broken at this point, I think. Was it? He served first set. He got broken around this time. His second service game in the first set. Does not want to get broken again. He's got to a fast start. 30-love. Pretty good. And that's wide again from Tsitsipas off the return. Backhand. The back to the forehand of Shapo. Runs around the backhand. Misses that forehand long. So 40-15. 40-15. Korda, I think he's injured. I think he might have got surgery or something. It's been a while since he's been on the court. I do hope he gets better. Oh my gosh. It's another double fault from Shapo. Another one. I I do sound like a broken record, I get it. But this is very frustrating. We see him have a big lead in the service game. Unforced error, double fault. Will it go to deuce or will he get it done? Another first serve missed. Big point here at 40-30. Big point. Second serve's in. Forehand. He's missed it. No, he goes for the huge forehand. Just clipping the sideline. He's missed it. So from 40-love up, it's now deuce. What is he doing? What is he doing? That is criminal from Shapovalov. Letting his opponent back in the game again. This is not any opponent. This is Tsitsipas, who is probably, at least no doubt, top 5 on clay. No doubt. Another double fault. Another one. So advantage Tsitsipas. I cannot believe it. But there's the ace. There's the ace. This is why. Yeah, it is hard on the mind for sure. It's no doubt hard on the mind. He hits a double fault, 2 double faults in a row, and then an ace. I mean, what is the where's the consistency? I want to see some form of like continuity in the match. Does anything make sense? I don't think it does. I think nothing makes sense. He's at advantage now. He's at advantage. First serve out again. What about the second serve? Oh my gosh. And Chapo lets out his frustration. No wonder. Criminal. Again. Another double fault. Wait. Was it in? He celebrates something. Apparently his second serve was in. It was called out. Tsitsipas is furious. He's furious. I think the second serve is called in. And the out call was late enough that Tsitsipas didn't. He made the return. So there's no replay of the point. Shapo gets the point. Advantage Shapovalov. Wow. The drama here. Backhand. The forehand of Tsitsipas. Forehand Chapo to the backhand Tsitsipas. Forehand Chapo. Forehand Tsitsipas way off court. Backhand. Forehand of Chapo down the line for a winner. He gets the holds in another crazy service game. I don't want to give you a quid for every time those words were shouted in Chapo's direction. There'd be at least 500 quid over the last year alone. But welcome Matthew. That serve in must have just tickled the tee from Tsitsipas. Good ace on the tee. Tickled the tee. That should be a new line, shouldn't it? Tickled the tee. Just gave it a little stroke. And the return doesn't come back there on this second point. 30-love. So, against all odds, Tsitsipas is still on serve at 2-0. Don't know how Chapo survived. Forehand. Forehand of Chapo. He's really drilled at him. He gets the slice back. Tsitsipas has done really well there, to be fair. Because the forehand was drilled at him, controlled the volley, and then he got it high up, Chapo, and on The back foot. Tsitsipas makes that overhead look pretty simple. He gets there, Tsitsipas. Now the backhand drills it into the net. So, easy hold for Tsitsipas. Something that you cannot say has been the case for Shapovalov. That's for sure. That is for sure. So Cameron Norrie serving at 4-2. He's 40 love up. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Don't forget about that, please. Garin Sonego is an interesting match in Munich. That is 6-3, 4-all. Sonego has game point there. Kecmanovic has got it done against the Jordanian young qualifier, Abdullah Shobai. 6-4, 7-6. Okay, see you in a few minutes, Peaches. How is Steph looking? Seems to be playing injury-free. Is the shoulder issue behind him? He does have a bit of forearm tape. So he might have something still. Might have a little something. I think he's playing well. I think it might be more precautionary than anything else. It's like keeping your cast on like for a month, 2 months. It would be indeed Norrie versus Yannick Sinner if he was to get it done. Cameron Norrie. The butterflies fly away. We got Jane in the chat. Welcome. Hey, David, Lexi, Peaches, and Matthew. Good to have you here. Didn't know you were a Kecmanovic fan, Lexi. Does it come from like... Oh yeah, wait, you don't like Alcaraz, I forgot. Yeah, where does it come from? Where does that admiration for Mir Kecmanovic come from? Wow. Upset on in the doubles. Quentin Alice and his Dutch teammate Pell get the 6-1, 6-2 win in 53 minutes over former French Open champions in doubles, Cabal and Farah. The Colombians. 6-1, 6-2 in 53 minutes. That is a complete wipeout. Misses that first serve. Chapo at 50-0. Yeah, it is a bummer. And that's him. He withdrew from Monte Carlo, withdrew from Barcelona, now Madrid. I mean, that's the question, isn't it? Everyone knows now not to write off Rafa, but is Rome just Rome itself good enough preparation for the most important slam of Rafa's year? Is it? That's the real question that I think only Rafa knows. I don't think anyone else knows. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be in the the Barcelona Tennis TV funny moments at the end of the week. Chapo completely misses an easy forehand volley. That is crazy. How has he missed that? So 2 break points for Stefanos Tsitsipas. He couldn't get the break in the previous game. Can he get it this time? First serve is wild off the... Had a let on the first serve, but that real first serve, not even close. Second serve, it's in. But the forehand, not even close again. So, Tsitsipas gets the break of serve. He is cruising at this point, 6-3, 4-2 after an hour and 4 minutes. Simple work for Stefanos Tsitsipas, and he's taking out former top 10 player in pretty simple fashion. Pretty simple fashion. I think you might play Rome. If not the singles, at least the doubles. He'll play Rome. But it's very odd seeing him only play one clay court tournament lead up to the French. Like, that is just so not Rafa-like. We see Djokovic play no grass courts tournaments and lead up to Wimbledon, but a lot of players do that. That's like half the top 10 do that. So it's not as insightful. Hasn't played since that second round loss to Mackie McDonald. It's been a while. It has been a while. So 30 love Tsitsipas, he's just 6 points away from a pretty simple win in the Catalonia capital. Forehands is good. Good return from Shapo. Much better return. Getting into Tsitsipas's hitting zone there and entering the bubble into his body. Couldn't control the ball. So 30-15. Can Shapo potentially get the break back? This is the game where you think he'd have to get the break back. If he was to get it, it would be now, wouldn't it? Ooh, Zverev. It's a double fault. Breakpoint down in the second set. Good return from Shapo. Now the forehand. Backhand Tsitsipas. Not even close. So 30-all. Shapo has got himself a point here. He's got himself a little chance, a little just inkling of perhaps getting the break back. Some good returns, some solid ground strokes. A rare sight in this match. Can he get the break back? And it's good serve from Tsitsipas, if I'm honest there. Not much Shapo can do about that. Didn't read the wide serve. Couldn't get it back. So, game point Tsitsipas. Just 1 point away from a 5-2 lead. It's in. Ooh, wow. Shapo completely mishits the return. Just bobbles up just nicely in the midcourt for an easy Tsitsipas winner. Tsitsipas hits it wide into the tram lines. Did not see that coming at all. So, deuce. But Shapo's doing himself no favors not making the return there. Oh, it was out. Okay, the first serve is out. I thought it was a very meek return attempt. Good return from Shapo. And he comes into the nets. Shapo playing some aggressive ground strokes there. Controlled aggression. Return down the middle. And then comes in for a forehand into the corner. This is interesting now. Can Shapo take the opening break point of this match for him to get back into the set? Let's see here. Ooh. He's called out. Umpire corrected it. Ball good, he said. So, did they replay the point then? First serve? I think he replayed the point, right? Surely. Yeah, okay. Advantage, Shapo, sorry. Oh, the net cord didn't go Shapo's way that time. Return into the net on his own side. So deuce. His only break point is saved. Back. Well, there's one break point gone. Forehands. Oh, it's huge from Shapo. And I think under the gun here, he's playing some of his best tennis of the match. No doubt. Under pressure, ripping these forehands. What a great one that was. And that was with controlled aggression there, well inside the court. Nothing Tsitsipas can do about that inside out forehand, though. Breakpoint number 2. Good serve from Tsitsipas. Comes in with the forehands. Too good. Way too good. Saves the second break point. If there's one thing Tsitsipas isn't, it's nervous on break points. We've seen that Grand Slams time and time again. He does not freeze. He's more than willing to play the aggressive shot. And we're back to deuce. Backhand down the middle from Shapo. And the forehand. Shapo on the run of the forehands. Squash shot. He cannot get it back in, though. Advantage Tsitsipas. So, 2 break points have come and gone for Shapovalov. Can Mr. Tsitsipas finally get the game on board? Just in. Backhand from Shapo. Forehand, cross court to the forehand of Shapo. Goes down the middle to backhand Tsitsipas. Forehand to backhand. Down the middle. Forehand into the corner from Shapo. That's really good. Again, the aggressive shot changes direction. I think it is that Michael Chang in Shapo's box. It might be. Looks like it. Here we go. Back to deuce. Backhand's really good from Shapo. Now the forehand is good as well, but the slice from Tsitsipas takes it on with the forehand. Oh, what a passing shot from Stefanos Tsitsipas. A bit too much air, maybe, from Shapo's approach shot. But what a passing shot he's found there. Let's see this. The forehand, not enough penetration on it. But the forehand just whip, slice from way downtown from Tsitsipas. Cross court. He's found the sideline. Back to advantage. Into the net on the first serve, though. Forehand. Way long off the return. Shapovalov can't take his chances. Stefanos Tsitsipas proves supreme yet again in the match. Just one game away from a fairly simple straight set win. Got Andrea back in the chat from Twitch. Hello. Hello, David. Thank you. What's happened to Shapo? Compared to previous years, it seems he's convoluted his control, the score during the match on clay. He's vulnerable. Can you explain how he's so vulnerable? For some technical reason, I prefer Shapo over the others one-handers. I think he has a very all-out game. Everyone's known this, but I don't know. I think he had a lot of progression. There's no discounting what he did the latter stages of the last year, where he made 2-3 finals in Tokyo, in Vienna. He was really playing well, playing good stuff, controlled aggression, and he's just missing. I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know what it is this year. It's not been good enough, really. Losses to, let's see here, Hugo Humbert, Michael Moe, Yibing Wu. To be fair, he did win the title in Dallas, but someone you'd expect, someone of Shapovalov's experience, top 10 in the world before, to take control of. These top 50 losses are not going to help, are they? Top 100 losses. Forehand from Shapo to the backhand of Tsitsipas. Ooh, must have just bounced off the back edge of the baseline. Shapo couldn't couldn't control the ball there. But good shot from Tsitsipas. Another loopy backhand. He just bounced off the baseline completely. No chance for Shapo. On the stretch, Tsitsipas can't get there. So 50-0. 50-0. Wouldn't mind if Shapo just got a hold on the board just to... Because he didn't hold serve. Oh, great forehand. Surely he just finishes off. He does. Come on. Great forehand from Shapo. Then the backhand into the net, finishing it off. 30-15. Thank you for being here, Disco Mate. Back to lurking and half working. Oh, huge from Tsitsipas. Puts himself in the hunt for the straight set win, for breaking Shapo to serve to stay in the set for a second time. Can he do it? 30-0. Tsitsipas has been vastly superior today, but hasn't needed to do too much the majority of the time. Shapo really has not... Doesn't know what he's doing, where he is. That's another huge forehand error. Not even close from Shapovalov. Match point here. 6-3, 2-5, 30-40. Match point down to Shapovalov. Tsitsipas on the hunt for a simple, easy hold. And thought maybe an ace there, but just wide. Second serve. Will it be sealed with a double fault? Hope not. It's not. Backhand. That's wild though from Shapovalov. And it's the straight set win. Tsitsipas wins 6-3, 6-2. The battle of the one-handers. He gets it done in pretty simple fashion. And what can you say about that match? Not the highest quality from Shapovalov's end. He had some good shots, but so much inconsistency again in the story of his season. And Tsitsipas will be hoping to get a better run in this event after the Monte Carlo mishap, perhaps. Losing in 3 sets. Was it 3 sets? Straight sets against Taylor Fritz. Yikes. Hoping to redeem himself in this event, hoping to get to at least the semi-final. He's got to the quarterfinal and hoping to go a few steps further and get his... I don't think he's won Barcelona before, which is very strange considering I just associate with Barcelona because of how ridiculous that final was. Let's see. Has he won before? Champions. He's not won it before. That final. He's been to 2 finals against Nadal. One was 6-2, 6-1. The other 6-4, 6-7, 7-5. Nadal winning, which was just ridiculous tournament. Ridiculous final of high quality. Be hoping to get his maiden Barcelona crown. He's into the quarterfinals against Alex de Minaur, and he'll be fancying his chances, no doubt. So thank you guys for watching. It was a pretty disappointing match in all truth. 6-3, 6-2. Shapo nowhere near good enough. Too many unforced errors. Too many double faults. And Tsitsipas gets it done. He's returning to form on clay, and he'll be gunning for that maiden Roland Garros crown. 6-3, 6-2. Stefanos Tsitsipas gets it done.